Hi, I'm Ed Phillips, president of Matthews Studio Equipment. Matthews is my baby. This is my other baby, Tyler.
I'm Tyler Phillips, vice president of product development and marketing, and we're here at the Matthews facility talking about dollies.
You know, Tyler, while we're here to talk about dollies, we can go all the way back to the 70s or the 80s when Matthews was first building what we called then the pipe dolly. Later, you know, dollies emerged, and then we got into sliders, and now we have all these other, you know, tubular track type dollies. And today we want to talk about the Dutti Dolly.
The Dutti Dolly, funny name, comes from the local lady key grip or dolly grip in town by the name of James Saldutti, widely known here in Los Angeles and New York for a number of different shows he's been on and feature films.
The one thing, Tyler, if I could interrupt for a moment, the one thing you never want to do with James when you first greet him or see him is say howdy. Then he turns into Howdy Doody.
James Saldutti had a need for a dolly. He was working with a number of DPs that always wanted to get lower, and you know, he came out with this really reliable yet low-profile dolly, which is known as the Dutti Dolly.
Low as low can be. This thing is about 2 inches off the ground. Beyond that, it's heavy duty enough, Tyler, where you could put a Steadicam operator on it, you could do a gimbal operator step off. It's very robust, very strong, and yet it's still small enough where you can run the aisle of an airplane, a train, a bus, a trolley. It's a really diverse tool.
I've even seen guys put it on light stands with regular speed rail, which is, I guess, a common thing as of today. Everybody's using a pipe dolly system with 2 stands and 2 brackets and some speed rail, and that's their dolly or their slider.
Well, feature this. You know, you got so many track options with this dolly.
It's crazy.
You know, you can use many different diameter pipes. You can use conventional dolly track and scissor it up. You can put it on PVC.
Square tube.
You can put it on, well, you can use angle, either steel or aluminum, which you can get from any home supply depot. You can easily cut it with a Sawzall or a hacksaw. Takes up no space, very lightweight. Or if you're really in a jam and you're using, butterflies or overhead frames out of square tube, or even round tube for that matter, tear your butterfly apart, use the square or the round tube, and that becomes your dolly track.
As far as stability and working it on stands and pipe or square tube, the fact that it's got a pretty wide footprint, yet not too wide where you can't get it into a smaller space, but the width of it gives you the stability you need to do quicker pans and tilts.
No, I've seen that. That's a fact. I mean, you just have a elevated sense of comfort when you're on this dolly. That's all it is.
The dolly has a Mitchell mount milled right into the plate itself, so you can put your fluid head directly onto the plate using the included low profile tie down. That keeps you real low and real stable.
Cool. And then if with other accessories, whether it's a bazooka or camera risers, you can just mount those up to the Mitchell configuration in the plate. Right, so you can bring your lens height up to almost anything you want, right off the floor.
Yeah, you buy a Mitchell to LMAC adapter, get our telescoping bazooka, and that allows you to maintain that smaller profile so you can get into those tight spots, whether it's a church pew or an airplane or a bus aisle. It's a great setup, one of my favorites. The dolly can be bought a la carte. It comes with the Mitchell tie down and the whole dolly base, but on top of that we have a kit we now offer which has the dolly, 3 track brackets, and various bowl adapters which all fit inside of a really nice case.
Well, you know what, Tyler? I'm getting hungry, it's getting late, but I have to tell you, I'm really excited about this product, and you'll be too when you see it, when you get your hands on it, when you have an opportunity to use it.
I love the dolly too. I'm really excited. If you want to learn more about it, just search Dutti Dolly at mscgrip.com or come into the showroom and play around. Thanks for watching.
Let's go get a sandwich.
I'm starving.
Beer.
2.
Two.
Damn, that was good.